years. And so when compare, so we are in a engineering background, and you might came across other language like a Java, C or a Java. So I don't know about Java because Java will be there in a third semester, but probably you might learn C, right? So C will be a
Yeah, in
part of your
first year.
curriculum.
Yeah,
Yes,
in
first
first year
semester.
I have read the basic.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so you will notice, you might notice, so it is difficult to understand. You might not know what is hash include means, what is void mean, what is curly brace means, etc. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the probably very first program is Hello World in that C. So not just C, in every language you might you will you so we will came across like Hello World is a very first program. And is it my screen visible?
Yeah, your photo is visible.
Okay, fine. Yeah, now.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
I can see
Yes.
the presentation.
Yeah. So now I'll show you the same Hello World program in Python. So this is the Python terminal, and if you want, so Python syntax is very straightforward, and this is what actually we are using in a day-to-day life. Now, if you want to print Hello World, just say print Hello World, and there is a no hidden syntax like importing a packages, void main declaration, curly brace, etc. There's a nothing like that in a Python. Every syntax is so straightforward. It's like what we're actually using in a real world. Like if you want to print something, just say print. That's it. This is all about Python syntaxes. Everything's so
Okay.
straightforward in Python. Okay, so just single line to print hello world when compared with Java or C and all. Got it? And you might came across a string reversal. Like let me see. Now, okay. Now let me say your name. Okay. And now, did you uh, seen any program for string reversal? String reversal? Maybe in your first sim, maybe you forgot. So it has been.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, yeah, cool.
I'm mechanical, so
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm just saying we might had that such program like a string reversal. For that we might use certain lines to do string reversal. But in Python, so the string reversal is so simple like this. That's it. Your string was reversed. Okay, so in our syllabus and all, we will see what it is and how it is actually working. So this is called indexing. So with the help of indexing in the sense, each character, I'm taking each character and putting it into backward. Got it? So this is the way I have reversed a string within a single line. Got it? So each, like we are so we have seen as programs like a prime members, palindrome, Fibonacci, right? Fibonacci program, palindrome, etc. Right? So we will do each and every program in a Pythonic way. I mean, simple way. So Pythonic means a simple way. Okay. So this is all about that program, and let's move on to the demo. Demo. Okay. Yeah. First, moving on to Python fundamentals. We have to discuss about language. What is language? Okay. So what is language? Any inputs from
language
your
is
end?
used to communicate with others.
Exactly. So that is about language. So when you see language, don't think that is a programming language or what we are actually speaking. Language is just a communication tool which help us to communicate between two objects, like we are communicating each other, right? Similarly, if you want to communicate with a machine, we need to know about machine language. So if you want to uh, turn on a switch, light or a fan, what to do? We need to switch on. So instantly the instruction will be passed into the machine. So that is that to a machine, right? When you turned on, what happened? The one signal will be passed, because that is, you are in a mechanical, you will know very well. So the signals like a zeros and ones, the booleans, like do or don't. When you turned on, it will understand we have to switch on. When you turn off, we need to switch off. That's it. Similarly, computer also a machine system. Computer also machine, and it only understand, we all know that computer language is a binary, zeros and ones only. And so we won't able to give such instruction all the time. That's why we have a mediator called programming language in between a human and a machine. So what's the role play of programming language? So programming language will get instruction from user, and it will convert user understandable instruction into machine understandable instruction. That is the role play of programming language. Now we understand what is programming language.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the programming language will be there in each and every machines. Like you are in a mechanical, I mean mechanical background, and in a calculator we have programming language. In a so nowadays the car manufacturing companies are using the programming language interface to exchange
Yeah.
the instruction between a human and a machine, kind of. Okay, so now you understand what is machine understanding language. So machine know booleans, and we won't able to give the such instruction all the time. That's why programming language was there. This, it will act like a mediator. It will translate human instruction into machine understandable commands. That is called machine understanding language. Now, what is compiler and interpreter? So compiler and interpreter is nothing but the programming language compiling tool. This is actually the programming language are actually divided into two. I mean, belongs to two different categories. One is a compiler, one is interpreter. So C, Java, and all that is what we have seen was belongs to compiler, which means we need to code, we need to save that code into a file. And then I mean talking about the procedure how compiler works. So if you the compiler language has certain workflow, that is, we need to code, the code will be reside in such a certain file, and then we need to compile that file. Once we compile, it will generate a byte code. The byte, so we can able to communicate with machine with the help of that byte code. This is the workflow of compiler. That's why if you want to print just hello world, we have to manage certain method. Like we need to create a file, like say for example hello world.c. We need to keep that file inside, and then in a C and all C, we need to compile. So I'm just triggering it out. So we need to compile. Once you're done with it, then only we have to run your program. This is the workflow of compiler language. But interpreter language is not like that. Interpreter means line by line execution. So Python is belongs to interpreter language. So whenever we type any line, it will be executed. Say for example, this line was executed and it will be reside in a memory. And when I say a plus 5, you will get a 15 instantly. That is called interpreter. Interpreter means line by line execution. So this is the difference between compiler and interpreter. Understand the difference between both?
Okay.
So this is the
Understand.
yeah. Any doubts till now? Hello.
No.
So any doubts? Any doubts? Hello.
No. No.
Yeah, cool.
I can hear.
Yeah, this is
No,
all
sir. No,
about
sir.
language. Yeah, so this is all about language as of now. Then let's move on to why Python. As it said, I've choose Python because I've searched across so many domains, and I found Python is simple to learn, and it is one of the major language in the world. So this was actually used in a various domain. Exactly. So when compared with any other technology, Python is the only one technology which was used in various domain. The reason is its simplicity. So that's why microprocessor about to replace C with Python in upcoming. So it is under development. The MicroPython is under development. So soon Python will replace C in microprocessor technology too. Got it? So we can use Python in data science, machine learning, web development, desktop application development, even in a mobile application development, and a scripting side, scrapping, etc. So various domain. with the help of, if you learn a single language, you can able to explore yourself in various domains. That is the one of the main advantage of Python over other language. Now, why Python? So this is a simple meme which actually telling why Python. Okay. uh, there is an interaction between two person. One say, you are flying how. The guy who learned Python say, I learned it last night, everything is so simple, hello world is just like a print hello world. That is what you have seen just before. And second thing he says, I don't know dynamic typing and white space, which means, so we all know object oriented programming, which means a programming was based on an object. Got it? What is object? Object is nothing but some state or a behavior. Say for example, if you're doing a calculation, what we need, what we need.
Formula.
Formula is the second thing. The primary is what? The primary is what? Some number, that is called object. So we are actually performing certain calculation with the help from that number, right? So here we need a number, that is the base. So with the help of number only, we can able to perform a calculation using the such formulas. So basically what we need numbers. Similarly, and we want to fetch some student information from college database. What we need some such student number. Here the student number is what? Object. Okay, our programming is based on object. Okay, that is called object. So in other language and all, if you want to define an object, we need to maintain certain thing like a string name equal to kind of, right? So what it is, this is called data type definition. And this is what? Variable. Equal to is nothing but a assignment operator, and this is a value, and followed by line terminator. So in C, so you people learned C, right? So if you made a mistake and it says such error in 10 lines, okay, what is that error? Missing parenthesis, you miss semicolon, kind of. Got it? So there is a no line terminator in Python. We don't need to. So just keep it as it is. Okay, once you're done with it, just keep it as it is. That is called white space. So in that they see white space. White space is nothing but we don't have any line terminator in Python. And what is dynamic typing? So as like other language, we don't need to specify any data type because we get confused, right? So keep it as it is. Python will assume. That is called dynamic typing. In other languages, it is statically typed. So we need to define this object is belongs to this. I mean, when I say we are performing calculation, right? A is equal to 10. In Java, C and all, we must say this is integer. Then only the compiler will understand this is integer object. Otherwise, it will raise an error. But in Python, this is dynamically typed. So as a human, we all know this is a number. Similarly, Python will understand this is integer. Check it. I'm checking with the help of type. So it says integer. Now I'm going to use the same object. I'm going to change the value with like 10.5. Now we all know what it is. This is float, right? Python will assume this is float. Now I'm going to define a name. Python will understand this is string. This is called dynamic typing. Understand? Oh, you got it? What is dynamic typing? So when you're declaring an object, Python will assume its nature and its behavior. Got it? This is called dynamic typing. We don't need to define implicitly. That is called dynamic typing. And there is no line terminated in Python. We don't need to give semicolon and all as like other languages. That is called so dynamic typing and white space in Python. Understand? Are you clear with this? Because this is the most important thing we have to know. So we will see this in class. I'm just explaining in a demo. That's it. So why Python is so simple. Clear? Yeah.
Yes.
So the next thing is the guy says, then that's okay. How you are flying, but how you are flying? He says, I just typed input anti-gravity. That's it. Means if you want something we don't need to waste our time in implementation. Just check whether it is existed. If it is existing, we just download and utilize, download and import it. That's it. You can be able to utilize that functionality. That is what they actually meaning. And let me demonstrate the import anti-gravity. So when you say import anti-gravity, what happened? So they will actually demonstrating the anti-gravity. So here, how you are actually flying. So what happened? The window will be transformed from terminal to browser. They wrote a program. We have not wrote it. Okay, it is already there. So they are actually trying to demonstrate how flying works. That's it. So it's a demonstrate. And similarly, we all know dice game, right? So what is dice game? Dice. What is dice? Can you be louder? Can you please loud? Yes. Yeah, the dice contains 6 faces with numbers in the range of 1 to 6. When you throw dice, you will get such number, right? So it will be like a simultaneous. It won't be a simultaneous. It will be a random number. So when we made initially, we will do a simultaneous generation. That is absolutely wrong. So for that, Python already has the solution. So I mean, Python, not a Python. We already have the packages. Just say import random dot randint. That's it. You will get a random number between 1 to 6. So instead of spending a time to develop that such feature, it will be there already. Just explore and utilize it. That is what they mean. And just import and start using it. That is what they meant here. Understand? So we'll discuss in detail in upcoming classes. Okay. Now, as a beginner, we have to know about two things. One is pip and pip. So pip is nothing but a Python enhancement proposal. This is the end-to-end documentation for Python. This contains what are all included, what are all deprecated in a versions, in a Pythonic versions. Got it? That is called pip. So you can check the pip side. So this will be differentiated by indexes. Each index we have a such certain topics. Okay, so what are we will find it out, what are all included, what are duplicated, everything will be listed under pip side. And we have each documentation for each and every module in pip. That is called Python enhancement proposal. And then pip. So pip is nothing but a Python package index. This is the package repository for Python. To make it more simple, and we all using a mobile phone, right? So if you are using an iPhone, we might went through App Store. If it is Android, that is a Play Store is there. What is the application for both? Why we using that such stores? Pardon? To install such certain application depends upon needs, right? Exactly the same. So if you want to install the certain packages, like what I told you, import such thing, and I told you, right, we need to search and download and install and start using it. So the package will be available in this repository. So this is the app store for Python. Got it? So we can start, we can start download and start using it from the, why we using a app store. So why don't it is available a pre-install? The reason is, just compare with a mobile phone. If you buying a new mobile, and if every application was installed in a mobile, what happened? You might notice the certain apps nowadays mobiles comes with bloatware, which is absolutely, we don't need that such bloatware, right? So mobile contains such unwanted applications. Similarly, what is that disadvantage of that? So we don't need the application means, which is actually reduce our memory, and it will obviously reduce your performance, mobile performance. Similarly, if Python installations come up with such unwanted dependencies, what happen? This will reduce your system performance, and it will consume certain memory. That's why Python comes with basic needs, and whenever whatever we need, just download and using it. Like if you are into data science development, we need a package called Pandas, SciPy, NumPy, and all. We just start download and using it. And if you are in a NumPy, we don't need a data science tools. We need a machine learning stuff like a OpenCV, Pill, etc. And if you are in a web development, we don't need a data science tools or a machine learning tool. We need a framework like a Django, PyMongo, etc. We will download and use what are all dependent for our development. Got it? So that's why Python doesn't comes with a pre-installed packages. I mean, it contains the basic packages, not core packages. And whenever we came across such need, we can start downloading and using it. So it will be available in site. Got it? So when you see that, so it will be there in pip site. So you can start downloading and using it. So if you are in machine learning, let's check pandas. You will find these such data science tools. Okay, and this is all about both. And this is what I've shown you just before. I'm a dice program. Okay, rolling a dice. These are some listing or the package listing where whatever available. So this is a few numbers. So we have thousands of packages available in that Python repository, and each thing going to do a separate something. Matplotlib is a library which help us to visualize a graph with help of data. This the tool was helpful in a data science. And Pill is a imaging library. This was there in machine learning. And beautiful soap will help us to extract. So this was in a scrapping industry, and scrapping and all. PV is a Python database database connection for ORM, and SQL Alchemy is the same. And Pygame is a gaming library for Python. SciPy again a data science tool. Pandas is a data science tool kind of. So these are the various packages which was there in a Python repository. And now IDs and framework. What is an IDE and framework? Both are a different concepts. IDE is nothing but integral development environment. This is the tool where we are going to code. Got it? So this is the tool where we are going to code. That's it. That is called IDE. So Python has certain IDE like a PyCharm. We might know Eclipse and Sublime, etc. there. So with the help of that such tool, we can start coding for our development. Got it? That is called IDE. So it contains all of our development need, like development need. It contains the web server integrated, the version control is there, etc. We will see what it is, each and everything in our upcoming course. Okay, and framework is nothing but it's a collection of packages. We all know what is package. So just before I to seeing these are the package. Framework is nothing but the collection of package to easy our work. That's it. Okay, and it's like a, say for example, if you are developing a login module for you need to create two application. Each application contain login. Okay, so to avoid your time to reduce your time, to avoid like a uh, we don't need to spend that much time to create login module. Instead, we created a framework for a login module. With the help of that framework, we have easily develop that module. Okay, I mean the pre-rendered code. So we can call it as a pre-rendered. Okay, so framework is nothing but a collection of packages and pre-written code. That's it. So which help us to reduce our work. That's it. Okay, so in web development we are using Django. In data science we are using pandas. And uh, in a desktop end we are using PySci. These are the various framework which help us to easy our work. That's it. That is about framework. Okay, yeah, this is all about a demo. And you will find a session so the course content in a Credo website. So this is the website link. Just say Credo Python, you will find the course content. So in our course we have around 15 chapters are there. If it is a crash course, it will be like 9 chapters. So in this syllabus we will cover end-to-end fundamental. Once you know fundamental, then only you can able to find out where to go. Like I told you, Python was using in a various domain like a data science, machine learning, etc. And you will easily find out where to go. Got it? So in an end-to-end session, and as I said, we don't need any basics. If you are a industry fresher, that's more than enough. to learn Python, and what all we need is your willingness, your interest. If you are interested to learn, you will easily learn Python. Got it? So we will start from what is Python and its installation and editor ID. That is what we are seeing. So from a scratch, we will start our session, and it will go long up to the complete fundamentals. Once we're done with fundamentals, we have a quick catch about various domains where Python was utilized. Like in this built-in tools, we'll discuss how file parsing in Python, system interface. We'll talk about a DevOps terms, how Python was using in a DevOps. Got it? And GUI programming will discuss how to create a desktop applications, and a database, how to initiate a communication between Python and database. And internet scripting will discuss about how Python was using in a web development and others. So this is all about our course content. If you have anything to clarify. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, please.
we are fresher in the IT field.
Yeah.
I have a doubt.
Yeah, sure.
There are more. One IT guy said Python is for experienced, already experienced in IT field.
Okay.
Whether we can get if we search, if we completed this course and if we search, whether we will get the job in Python in any
Yeah.
domain.
Super. That's a good question. So I'm also industry fresher. I was started my career as a Python fresher only. So that is, but actually what they meant is people are actually looking for experience in Python. Reason is Python was involved in a projects, existing projects. So the people are always looking for experienced person. Okay. So when I move on to industry, I'm a industry beginner, industry fresher, and I learned Python, and they put me in a Python project because they thought I'm experienced in knowledge. That's it. Experience in the sense you need to know Python. That's it. What's the difference between fresher and experience? Experience know the stuff, fresher don't. That's it. Got it? So if you learn a Python, okay, and if you tried something like if you did some certain project, and you can consider yourself as experience. Our motto in this course is what? So we are actually mold yourself as what, how experienced people can code. Got it? How a year-old experience or a 2-year-old experience guy can code. That is our motto. So we will try to make yourself as a experience, and our placement cell will help you to assist in a placement, and they will they have a number of possibilities with the client companies. They will bring out so many requirements for a uh, Python freshers. So you don't need to worry about it. As I told, what we need is your interest, your willingness. So please involve yourself, and you will easily crack it. Okay. So our placement cell will assist you to get placed. So many people are get placed with the help of that. So they learn Python and they get placed. So you don't need to worry about it. We need your interest. That's it. Clear? Yeah. Anything else? Hello. Yes.
Can you repeat your company name?
Pardon?
Your company name, where do you work for?
My company name is Bot VFX Private Limited. That is BOT VFX Private Limited. It was located in Anna Salai, Chennai. Yeah. So we are into VFX. Pardon?
Okay. What we have.
Yeah, Bot VFX. Yeah. So IT is not a core. I'm into supporting team. Okay. So they are actually dealing with VFX. Now they are working in Avatar movie. Okay. Avatar VFX. Got it? So we developing an application to support those people to make their work easier with the help of Python, because VFX software has Python support. So with the help of Python, we can easy their work. That's why. Got it? So that application also using Python.
Okay.
So we are using a pipeline. So we have a certain development like a web development, desktop, pipeline, etc. So for that, we're using a pipeline domain.
Okay.
Yeah. So apart from that, you can reach with. So you can reach Bhaskar. I will inform him too. So he will reach you out. Okay. So any doubts? Any doubts? Are you clear with the demo? Yeah. So thank you so much, and sorry for the delay. And I will inform Bhaskar, so he will reach you out. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So is it are you preferable for online or offline? I mean, in person.
Offline.
Offline. Okay. I think that they are going to start from November 20, I guess. It's offline. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.